Federal student loan payments for about 8 million Americans will stay on hold for at least another 6 months. The U.S. Department of Education confirmed that this week. The borrowers and anyone who has applied for the SAVE Debt Relief Program should expect to remain in interest-free forbearance pending the outcome of legal challenges. One happening today at federal court in St. Paul. John Croman just returned from talking with student borrowers and Attorney General Keith Ellison about the battle. John?
Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey's latest case against the U.S. Department of Education over the SAVE Student Debt Relief Plan is winding its way through the courts with a stop, as you said, in Minnesota today. Attorney General Keith Ellison joined those who still owe a lot. The federal courthouse in St. Paul is where I met Alyssa Barnes, a digital data expert who is highly educated and highly in student debt.
Yeah, and just like a lot of regret, like that I didn't know what I didn't know when I took those loans out.
Her student loan payments stopped during her time in the Navy during the Gulf War, but the interest kept growing.
Over like a third of my debt is just from interest accruing over the years. Like $37,000 is just from interest.
Alyssa was here to join a press conference for those supporting President Biden's SAVE Student Loan Repayment Program on the day it's being argued in court here.
The SAVE program is a modest program. It's not earth-shaking. It's not the best thing ever.
Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison spoke to reporters in support of the SAVE program, which caps payments at 5% of income and cancels interest while payments are being made.
Student loan debt, look, we ask people to better themselves, to pursue education, to get more education so they can make a greater contribution to themselves and their family and their community. And then what we do is say, here's a bunch of debt, unless you happen to be rich.
Missouri's Republican Attorney General Andrew Bailey is leading the charge against the SAVE plan, along with other Republican AGs from around the country. Bailey has said the people of Missouri will be harmed if the state's loan program, known as MOHELA, can't collect fully on student loans.
They owe money to the state in the Lewis and Clark Discovery Fund that's used to pay for capital improvements in higher education facilities. And they also fund scholarships. So there's direct concrete harm to the state of Missouri if those student loan repayments to MOHELA are canceled by President Biden's plan.
The woman that you met at the beginning of the story, Alyssa, her own son now is in college, and she's told him he's not going to take out any loans. Back to you.
All right.